Good morning, everybody. You're crooked. Welcome back to my channel. So I sort of woke up like this. I am makeupless and my hair is crazy. Looks like Waka Flocka, but that's besides the point. It has been an insanely busy week and I canceled my scheduled live yesterday because, well, I just did not have the mental capacity or the time to hop on the live. So I do apologize. I'm probably going to be a little bit inconsistent this summer on that. Today we're doing Thursdays downtown. You know, getting to all my points in this video. Good Lord. I need to get it together. It's still early, man. I haven't vlogged in like 5 days. The last one I did was my art show. And now I'm doing this art show. And I don't know when the next time I'm going to pick this camera up. To be completely honest, I've been very burnt out on content creation. I never thought that that would happen, but after, 400 videos over a year and a half later, it got to be a lot posting 4 times a week. And it got to me, and I got to me, and my thoughts were super negative, and they have been negative, and I've just been doubting every single step that I take. And I'm gonna talk about this for a little bit. Everything pretty much is loaded in my car. I just have to load my candles this morning. I have like maybe an hour and 40 minutes to like eat breakfast, do my thing, pack the candles, and I just kind of want a little bit of time to chill and drink my coffee. As you can see, my atmosphere is complete chaos and there's candles everywhere and I need to like cut wicks. Hopefully I have time to do that before I leave. Just life is going at Mach 12. I feel like I can't keep up. I'm not sleeping a lot, not because I'm not sleeping good, I just have so much going on. Yeah, I've just been in a very dark place and I've been trying to crawl my way out and I can't really pinpoint exactly why I've been feeling this way, and I want to make a separate video on this too, but I want to talk about just allowing people to sit in their emotions and sit in their feelings. And I've seen people like, the biggest reason why I don't tell a lot of people when I'm struggling is because they want to send me like these uplifting motivational things and blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, well, I would rather have someone listen, you know what I'm saying? And so I think what I want to do is create a separate video about when people are struggling with their mental health, like the things that really kind of like, I don't want to say get under my skin, but it doesn't make it better. I think when someone's struggling, they don't want words of wisdom, they just want to be heard. You know, I don't know. I want to make a separate video and go into full detail about that because I feel like I have a lot to say in that. And I think there's a lot of people in life that don't listen. And so it's a big reason why I talk to my camera. I know that that's kind of a long intro or whatever, but it is what it is. And I think I'm going to pull back. I've been talking about this a lot. I'm going to pull back my content schedule. I don't know if it's only going to be 2 or 3 videos a week. I know I'm super close to monetization, you guys, but like, I think I need to focus on the quality of my videos and not trying to pump them out like I am some kind of mass production. I was watching this video, maybe I'll pop a clip down below or post a link. I don't even remember the guy's name, but he has like a very calm approach to the way he talks. I just stumbled across his videos. I think I seen him maybe last year, it doesn't matter. But he was talking about like the art that goes into it and kind of an artist's mind is kind of a mess. Like, and it just really resonated with me because people who are non-artists, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get the mental health struggles. They don't understand in depth. And I'm also going to make a video about how people view people with tattoos because I've been getting a lot of looks. I've been getting a lot of dirty looks from people, and yeah, we're gonna dive into that and talk about it. So those are to come in the future. I just know I'm probably not going to be posting 4 videos a week. It'll be more like 2 or 3, but I'll see when the time comes. My content schedule is catching up. So today is what, June 12th or something? And I'm posting this at the end of June. So I'm a couple weeks ahead of schedule, which is crazy because I'm usually a month, but I've just been dragging my own butt. So yeah, I'm gonna not drink my coffee yet. It's still hot. So I'm probably gonna load the candles into my car so that's done. It was supposed to rain today. Thank God the forecast changed a little bit. We might get a little bit of rain, but at least it's not raining every day, so I'm not out of booth fee because I'm relying on that income. That's the fun part about being a business owner. Let's go. Yay us! Lunch is packed, ready to go. I don't really have a meal. I know it's bad of me. I have snacks. I have cottage cheese, a wafer bar. It's like a Jiffy wafer bar. Oh, I could pack that apple too. I have popcorners. I probably should be eating a meal, but I don't. All I have is taco meat to make a taco salad, and that's just a lot of crap to pack. So I think I might just eat a real meal when I get home tonight, because don't really have the time, so there's that. Yeah, and also it started raining outside, so that's cool. So I just checked the load in and load out times, and I'm 30 minutes late. That's cool. Oops. Traffic jam. Okay, so that was an Uber cluster F. There's road construction everywhere because Mayo is expanding, and if you don't know what Mayo is, it's Mother Mayo, which is Mayo Clinic. They're doing a big expansion. I think that's a big part of the road construction. Well, it was a cluster F, and I think the spot that I'm in is in a decent location, but it's not like right up close to the band, which kind of sucks, so I hope sales are good. I was just very overstimulated before I unloaded my car. I was just very overstimulated, and I was super anxious, and I'm like, yo, I had to take a chill pill, and I pulled up and I was late, and just everything ended up working out. But like, I do that, like I'll get in my head and then I start like overthinking, and like there's something about Thursdays downtown, like it's fun and everything, but it's very anxiety ridden because it's so chaotic. Unloading and loading your stuff is the most stressful part, especially at the end of the day, because people get like really short-tempered, they're out of patience, you know, like we've been here at that rate for over 12 hours. Usually you're like 13, 14-hour days depending on when you can get the hell out of here. So it's just a lot. And then I had to like deal with myself this morning and like overthinking and just like, and then I bought windshield wipers yesterday. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but my windshield wipers on my car have been shot for like 2 months, or actually longer than that. Actually, when I went to Bali, which was back in April. So yeah, over 2 months they've been shot. So I go to Napa yesterday, get windshield wipers, all proud of myself, assembled them myself, and they fucking suck. And there's like water on my windshield, like it didn't even pay to replace my windshield wipers. And I think the reason why I'm so ticked about it is because I spent almost $60 on the damn things for the pair, and I'm just like, fuck, what is this guy doing? Anyway, yeah, that's just kind of how today is going, and this parking ramp better not be full or I'm gonna lose my shit. Yeah, so kind of in a mood today. I've been in a mood for like 2 months. I can't stand myself, but I'm gonna try and make the best of today. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna park. I don't think there's parking here. I hope there is, because if there's not, I hope there is. Good Lord. I knew I should have left earlier. I'm gonna go around one more time. No, actually I can't. There's no parking spots. Fuck. Look at this crap. Brand new windshield wipers. They can't even get all of it. Well, we made it to the top, you guys. By the time I get to my spot, I'm gonna have like an hour to set up. It's raining too. I got my tent up, my weights are on, and all of the stuff that I don't want to get wet is under the tent. So yeah, I am gonna try and crawl my way out of my mood. And yeah, I finally found another parking ramp that is like a mile away, it feels like. I'm struggling, man. I'm trying to find the silver linings and look at the bright side of things, but being an artist is freaking rough. I don't even know how many times I almost cried today, because it's just like, and then I talk to people and they're like, well, you know, Pablo Picasso didn't get famous until he was dead. I'm like, yeah, that's what I feel like is gonna happen to me. This is bullshit. I can't tell you how many times I've thought about quitting. Do I just like go back to a normal job and hate my life more? Like, I'm gonna get myself out of my mood and out of my slump. I'm just really overstimulated and just really freaking beside myself today. Okay, so I'm sitting here minding my own business and the water came down and I'm drenched and I'm freezing. Oh my god. Okay, so a couple things. It's not very busy. I've never seen it like this. We could wait till after the work rush, but the problem with that is we have a shit ton of rain coming at 6:30 right when we're packing up, so there's that, and the wind is beating the shit out of me today. At this side here. It's fun. Gosh. I don't know if I got bit by a bug or what. You probably can't hear me, but rain's coming, wind is picking up, and my phone battery's about to die. I have like 90%. I keep having to put it on airplane mode and take it off when I have to take payments, so there's my up. Alright. Windy tunnel here. I made it. Thankfully, the rain held off. I'm out of water. Because I refused to buy anything today because, well, it was expensive to park. It was like $16, so that was cool. I am a little bit embarrassed about my little meltdown this morning. I feel like I've been having these quite frequently. And it's only when I'm doing art shows. So there's that. It's not that anything's like necessarily... Why the fuck did they put cement pillars here? They weren't there earlier. And usually I'm like fine, I'm like good and everything, but I want to talk about this for a second. There's something with art that like F's me up every time. Like, I could go to a job and sell my pants off. It's not that I don't have the confidence in what I'm selling. I think that there's so much emotion that I pour into my artwork that it fucks with me like really bad. And this whole starving artist thing, people are like, well, you know, there's not like this melodramatic, melancholy artist thing. Like, it's legitimately a thing, and I don't know if it's based on how bad you struggle with mental health or whatever else. Oh God, I hope that's not a cop. I think it might be a cop. Oh, my light's not on? Why the fuck is he flashing at me? What a dipstick. Anyway, I don't know what that was about. I'm like so easily irritated lately. I am to the point where I literally can't stand myself. That's what I was trying to say before he rudely interrupted me, flashing his brights at me. It's like, bro, my lights are on, so I don't know what the you're talking about. But like this melancholy, melodramatic, starving artist thing, like I think there's something that goes into it because you put your heart and your soul into your artwork, and like everything that you got, you put into it. You pour your sadness into it, you pour your happiness. Mostly I pour my depression into my artwork. That's why it looks the way it does, because I'm like so meticulous on how I'm shading things and what I'm doing and stuff like that. And there was a part of me that almost didn't post. Like, I have 3 videos to edit, counting this one, so I have 2 others. There's 2 other art shows that I have to edit. And there was, like, this big part of myself that didn't want to put any of this stuff in there, like these hard moments, and because it's, like, embarrassing, you know? Like, oh my God, she can't hold her emotions, she can't hold it together, and, like, I was just in such a funk, and I can't even express to you guys like how long it took me to dig my way out of my head. When I get stuck in my head, I'm there for a while, and not everybody gets it. It's like a trauma response. I've kind of always been like that too since I was a little kid. Like, if I'm pissed off, you're gonna know it. And it's not that I'm cold-hearted or anything like that, or I'm a narcissist or whatever. But I have a very, like, that's how I regulate my emotions. I get very quiet, and I just, like, need time to myself and to, like, think and talk myself off the ledge. Like, I really struggle with that sometimes. And I was talking to this girl named Britt. So, Britt, if you're watching this, thank you for your words of wisdom today. I feel like there's, like, this thing surfaced around content creation. I probably shouldn't be talking while I'm driving, but it is what it is. There's, like, this thing surfaced around content creation, and people are like, oh my God, you know, like they think that they know what I'm going through. To a certain degree they do, but I'm also a business owner, and Britt said this as well, and she just hit it right on the head, and it made me feel so seen, heard, and understood. Like, not only am I doing content creation, I'm creating art, and that's an art form in itself, and I'm a business owner, and I ship orders, and like people don't really see what you do behind the scenes, and they don't really give you credit. And it's not that I need credit, but I think it's very disheartening when people look at you like, oh, you're just an artist. Or, oh my God, you're so talented, I'm so jealous. It's like, yeah, do you want the mental health issues that are attached to it? Because that's fun. And I'm on here talking about it because it's real life, and she said it too. She's like, girl, put it in there. Like, it's real life, it's your struggles. And I think it's this surface level BS on social media, people just pretending like they're fine. And even in real life, like, that's one thing that I have a hard time with, like, organized religion. I was just talking to someone about this today. They're like, well, are you angry with God? I'm like, no, I'm not angry with God. Like, I talk to God every day, I pray every day, but I have a hard time with organized religion because everybody goes to church and they act like they're so perfect, and like, I can see through bullshit. Like, I know when people are putting on a fake smile or they're faking something. Like, I read the room, I'm an observer, and I've had this conversation with actually quite a few people in the past few weeks, and you might not be able to see me in this, but I'm gonna keep blabbing anyway because I have something to say. And it's like, I'm pouring my heart and my soul into my artwork, and I'm so busy trying to sell my artwork that I can't even create art. Like, I don't have the energy to paint because I'm doing everything else. Like, I'm making candles, and like I said, I didn't want to do that eventually, but I do enjoy it. But I'm so busy doing all this back-end stuff that I don't have time to sit there and create on my artwork like during the summer months because it's so busy, and I don't really enjoy this. Like, there's a few interactions where people come into my booth and like, I'm there for a reason, I was put into their path for a reason, and this guy's an idiot, nice blinker, and people. I forgot where I was going with that. Squirrel. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Apparently it didn't matter, but oh, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't really enjoy this anymore. Like, this isn't fun for me. And when I mentioned that in the last couple of videos, or maybe it was 2 videos ago, I don't really remember. They're not even edited, so I don't even remember what I fully said, but this isn't fun for me because this has become my source of income. This has become my business. This has become my, like, how I make ends meet. And it's very hard. Like, this struggling artist thing is real. And I was sitting in the elevator and I had like this melancholy fucking sadness to myself. And I'm like sitting in the elevator going up to the 6th floor and I almost burst out in tears. Like, I had a meltdown after I turned off the camera before I set up my stuff, and like I just allowed myself to feel and cry, and I sat in the car for 5 minutes and like I had to get myself together, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that on camera. Like, I needed a moment to my freaking self. And this was fun when I had a 9-to-5 job. It got me out of the house. It got me talking to people. It got me talking about my artwork. But it was another thing too, because I was doing the full-time job and artwork and stuff like that. And I think I got too many irons in the fire, and I just keep feeling like what I'm doing isn't working. And there's people who want to rush in and give me advice, and it's like, I'm not asking for advice. Like, sometimes what people want from you is for you to just sit there and listen. It's so funny. I've been reading this book called Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown, and she was talking about how people don't really want you to shove advice down your throat when you're going through a hard time. They just want you to sit with them and listen, because it creates this bonding experience. Like, I don't need somebody to fix my problems. Like, I can't even fix them myself right now. Like, nobody's gonna do it for me. I'm the one who's gonna have to do the work. Do I know how to heal this stuff that I'm going through? Like, there's trauma that I'm working through, like, besides being a struggling, starving artist, basically. Like, almost was, like, I almost didn't have money for food or to pay my mortgage, and I made it happen because I'm a smart person and I've always figured out a way. But I'm so beside myself and I don't know what's next, and I don't know what to do, and I'm just gonna keep doing this. But like, the weather is hard. I thank God, like, it didn't downpour. Like, it was supposed to downpour for the last 3 hours of this show, and thank God. Like, I was praying. I was like praying to Sky Daddy. I'm like, God, you're out there listening. Like, I just need something. And yeah, I couldn't find parking, and normally that stuff doesn't bother me, but when I'm already anxious and like flustered, it just adds icing on top of the cake. And maybe you're listening still, maybe you're not, but I feel like there's a lot of artists that go through this and they just don't say anything about it. But that's not me. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm not a surface level person. Like, I say it like it is. And if something's bothering me, I'm gonna say something. And maybe people think that I'm crabby or always bothered. Like, so be it, whatever. I'm Tyler. Like, it's just who I am as a person. And I think in order to understand, like, I read another quote out of that book today. Basically, in order to understand other people's darkness, like, you have to understand your own darkness. And I had the balls in my life to face my own darkness, and that's why I understand and I can empathize with so many people. And one thing where I keep getting caught up is, like, I keep expecting myself out of other people, and I have to stop doing that because not everybody's like me. And it's not that I'm special or, you know, this woo-woo amazing person, but I'm the person in the friend group that always knows what to say. Like, I know how to listen to people, and I get really frustrated in my life when people don't give that back to me. And it's like, I have to stop setting that expectation. But also the same thing is, I get like this empathy burnout because everybody needs me. Everybody, you know, comes to me for advice, which is fine, but you know, when I can't even be there for myself and show up for myself, and I'm like, I'm hanging on by a thread, like, I just can't do it. Like, I haven't been responding to messages. Like, it's been hard. And people give me a hard time for it, and that's another thing that I'm so sick and tired of. It's like, if you were really my friend, you would understand, you know, maybe you would try to take the time to understand, not try and shove some positivity bullshit down my throat. Like, it's so frustrating. So anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've had a sore throat for like a week and a half. Like, I'm burnt out. So yeah, maybe I'll pick this up when I get home. I don't know yet. Oh my word. That's a look. I'm home, made it safely. Just thought you guys should know. You know, they say real friends care when you get home. Yeah, I was thinking about this too when after I turned off the camera. I have faced the most shoplifting in the last year, especially in Rochester. Like, these young kids, and I wish I could say I understand and I empathize with it, but I don't, because I was never a kid in school that stole. I don't steal things. I work for what I have. It's frustrating. And maybe they have more lessons to learn in life, but this wire wrap necklace, I made this choker necklace. It was $36. That's what I had on it. And I spent all of his time wire wrapping it and setting up my booth, and somebody's gonna steal my stuff. I'm like, that's cool. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think these art shows are for me. I think next year I'm gonna maybe try and figure something else out. Maybe I'll just do even less than what I'm doing right now, but it's a lot of work. You deal with the weather, you deal with people, you deal with, there's the good moments too, but I'm just not enjoying what I'm doing. I'm not anymore. This is not what I set out for myself when I quit my 9-to-5 job, like my corporate job. I thought things would be a hell of a lot different. And I'm just taking it one day at a time. This is the hard part. This is really hard. I cannot tell you how many times I've thought about quitting. Quitting YouTube, quitting social media, quitting art, quitting it all. Like, I've just been wrestling with this for the last month and a half, especially since I got back from Bali. And I thrive when I travel. I thrive when I'm doing modeling stuff. I thrive when I'm just creating art. Selling it is very hard. I wish I could do like more online sales. Obviously that comes in time, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know when the next vlog will be, because I think I need a break from this. Honestly, truly, genuinely, I need to get these 3 videos edited, clean up my computer, get some stuff cleaned up in my house, get my space back, declutter, get some sleep. So if you watched to the end of this, you're a real one. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I'm just feeling very unfulfilled in a lot of areas in my life. So it'll get better. It's been a hard life. So, and it's not that I'm using my past to make people feel sorry for me or anything. It's just that I have a lot of baggage that I'm trying to work out and straighten out, because I don't want things to affect me anymore. I don't want things to hurt me like they did in the past. I don't want my mom's death to haunt me like it has. It creeps around the corner, and it messes with my relationships and the way that I trust people, and thinking that everybody's gonna leave me, and I don't want to feel like that anymore. And I also don't have the funds to go to therapy or get the help that I need, and that's why I'm gonna start crying. That's why it's so important for me to make it somewhere with this art thing, so I can take money and put it into a separate account, and I can send people to treatment for their mental health, because I know what it feels like. This is hard. People are like, well, you need to stop telling yourself that. No, they're real emotions. There's so much emotion that is attached to my artwork, because I was so broken when I created this stuff, and I had to pick up the pieces. I don't want my past to haunt me. I want it to be inspiring, that like, wow, she rose from the ashes, she overcame, she kept going, and like... Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and allow myself a moment. Yeah. This is real raw footage of what it's like. So, this is the journey. I'm trying to embrace it. It's hard sometimes, though. If you watch to the end, thank you. I'm gonna go inside and get some sleep. Apparently, I need to go to bed. I'm a little overtired, so I appreciate you. If you're new, thank you. Please feel free to subscribe if you're a returning viewer. Thank you for being here as always, and until the next time, peace out.